decongest their dockets by the application of appropriate alternative dispute resolution mechanisms to the cases suitable for ADR.
Wike explained that the law establishing the multi-door courthouse gives it the power to carry out such functions. Wike disclosed that any case pending after the 1-week free settlement period will still be concluded under the same privilege.
I use this opportunity to call on the general public to raise their application mechanisms in the resolution of their disputes, especially commercial and family disputes. This is because ADR saves time, reduces financial expenses, guarantees satisfactory justice because of the party-driven nature. It also guarantees privacy and confidentiality of parties in dispute. I encourage lawyers to include both their legal fees and appearance fees in their billing whenever they have a brief that is related to ADR.
And the Chief Judge of Rivers State and Chairman of the Governing Council, Justice Simeon Chibuzo Amadi, represented by Justice I.R. Minakiri, charged the arbitrators to remain neutral in the discharge of their duties.
And appearance fees in their billing whenever they have a brief.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, indeed. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure too.
So straight.
The multi-door courthouse.
Okay.
The multi-door courthouse is a court-connected form of court, which was established, by the Rivers State Assembly to have alternative dispute resolution mechanism, arbitration, negotiation, mediation, and many other varieties.
Okay.
Alternative dispute resolution simply means settling of matters, disputes between individuals, conflicts, without using the traditional means, which is litigation, going to court. The essence of the multi-door courthouse is to make it possible for people to see any of the names. Some of the matters are referred to them by court. Some can also walk in. The multi-door courthouse is a week set aside to allow individuals who are indigent, or even if they are not indigent, who don't want to pay the cost of settling their dispute, to do so free of cost. So in line with their mandate and part of the purposes of establishment of the multi-door courthouse, the Honorable Chief Judge of Rivers State, Honorable Simeon Chibuzo Amadi, has declared this week, settlement week. So anybody who has any dispute can freely walk into the multi-door courthouse, submit their dispute, and when the other party accepts, then it is assigned to any of the neutrals, which have been, drawn from all the arbitral institutes or the alternative dispute resolution institutes in the state. There are other ways through which these matters can come. Some matters are in the court, and maybe a judge who is seized of the matter feels that this is a kind of matter that should not go through the roadblock of litigation, either because it needs fastness, or it needs confidentiality, or it's not something that is worth, guiding parties through the roadblock. So if they refer they refer some of these matters to the multi-door courthouse, which is part of the matters the neutrals are going to settle. I know that even when it comes to some criminal matters that matters are not serious felony, might not be misdemeanor. So the nominal complainant, and the defendant, otherwise called as this person, if they agree and they settle it, of course, they will report to the prosecutor when the court is settled. And that way, the whole essence of the waiting is to decongest the court. Not only to decongest the court, to make a peaceful coexistence. Because, you see, practice, when they freely submit and agree that their matters should be settled in a particular way, as an experienced ADR practitioner, I know that they usually honor it. They usually, if it is in form of damages or making restitutions, they do it because they willingly submitted themselves to that form of settlement. So by the time the next legal year will be open from next week, you find out that there won't be case list. Some of the matters would have been off the court list, and it's system, being, some silent attempts of settlement, assuming it is those who did mediation or negotiation. So that's the real essence. Conflict is an inevitable part of life. So having a very good method of settling is, promote business, make people, any business or home to invest, if he's sure that if he comes to a place, his business dispute is not going to drag for years. And there are means like multi-door courthouse or alternative dispute resolution for him to settle it. They will be more amenable to invest of the state.
Right. Indeed, you have explained that the best possible way. Well, we have a short break coming up now. After that, I have questions still connected to this about the cost, the timing, and the cases that this particular court might reject. Please stay with us.
mediation, mutual evaluation, or any other procedure. Therefore, the focus of the settlement week is to assist the regular courts decongest their dockets by the application of appropriate alternative dispute resolution mechanisms to the cases suitable for ADR.
All right, welcome back. It is still Hard Facts and 92.3 Nigeria Info. Sam Chinedu here. And the conversation is about the Rivers Multi-Door Courthouse declaring a 1 week free settlement using alternative dispute resolution. I still have my guest, Hilda Desmond, who's a legal practitioner and the Multi-Door Courthouse panelist. You're welcome once again, Hilda.
Thank you, Mr. Arato.
All right. So the main idea behind this is to court to unburden them, and for this particular week to help those who may not be able to afford the